Good afternoon, Chris Wood here. July or August 1st, As I'm standing here doing this, I am pretty much numb in my body and in the right side of my head. I feel nothing from being injured and damaged so damn much for 3 years of being broadcasted through by remote neural monitoring from OPP. From probably 50 different people around this town that have been using it on me, deforming me, mutilating me, splitting my skull from all the different shapes and sizes, and the heads being fucking broadcast through my body, and whatever else is being done to me. The lies, the time-bound cover-ups, arrest refusals except for on OPP victims, medical treatment refusals, medical discrimination. As I'm doing this right now, I can feel my face and my head being deformed. That's too convenient now that I'm starting to look. I'm 50 years old and I'm conveniently starting to look a lot like Tyler Lake. How too fucking convenient for that. I'm having problems walking. I'm having problems thinking today. I feel like I've had a stroke or a heart attack. Just put it this way, Spencer Mills, you won. After 3 years of doing this, you won. You're gonna get your identity theft, you're gonna get your framing, and you're gonna get your murder on me as Wooldridge, as you intended since 2019 with the Chief, Staff Sergeants Shannon Clark, Robert Lucas, Robert Kane, and the rest, Stacy and Shelley Hafner, and then your doctors, cover-ups, Tatiana, aka Marguerite, Joy Hadley, Terry, triage nurse, Mr. likes to try to lock people in fucking room and then start his bullshit. Paladin security for kicking me out of the hospital, aiding in this crime against me and causing me serious harm. You are guilty of attempted murder, Mr. Security Guard. You are not above the fucking law because you're working with cops and doctors here. This is how people are getting framed. This is how the murdered and missing are happening. And this is how OPP murder. They traffic, they frame, they kill, they use their inmates, they use tech that nobody knows about or will research, and they'll just pass it off as being bullshit without even thinking about it because it's fucking bullshit being said by the cops, so they'll automatically assume it's true, no matter how much proof you give. I've had serious deforming to this side of my face, my whole face, my skull. I cannot gain weight anymore because of all this bullshit from being damaged so much. This is what I go through on a daily basis and not being able to get any help for. So OPP in the one's name, you assured your murder against me, your revenge retaliation for me speaking of police crimes. I want to say to my family, I love you. They are also guilty of murdering our mother. William Wooldridge is the boss to these fuckers. He is untouchable. He's unarrestable. I've been trying for 3 years. It won't do no good. You won, OPP. When you want your homicides, you use your inmate boyfriend fuck toys. You use your meth-fed fucking co-offenders that you pay $300 a day to and a lot of drugs. A.K. Tyler Lake, Ray Ray, Sam, Hope Mills. How convenient is that? Javen Hallstein, obviously Tyler Lake. He's a 30-year-old fucking goof, and I'm 50 years old, and conveniently I'm starting to resemble some of him, along with others, while my face is being completely fucking deformed. So, I just want to say congratulations. I'm looking at my eyes even doing this, and I'm even having no control over them. So, this is done, and I hope it's taken serious. All my food now when I eat goes to the right side of my body from these fuckers deforming me while they're labeling me as being a self-harmer and suicidal and a whole bunch of other bullshit against me. And that's why it's being gotten away with, because it's involving OPP and doctors and a very vindictive woman named Stacy. You walk out on her, you're gonna end up dead. Guaranteed, and I will prove it. Me and my mother are proof that OPP and everybody else can commit any crime they want here and get away with it very successfully. The whole left side of my body feels like it's filling up with something, and I see myself doing this, but I do not feel myself, even my hand on my face. Everybody named, you are guilty of attempted murder and murder on my mother as well. All revenge, retaliation. I have William Wooldridge as the boss at 149 Center Street. I have his prisoner tracking onto me. They took it off him, the one that they will not arrest or touch, and they put it onto me for this, to be taken as him, along with the R&M, because I read as him, the 24/7 broadcasting, and now me being even fucking more deformed and turning out to look more like him. How too convenient. He happens to hang out at a local pub here in town and a local coffee shop right downtown. I'm not going to mention any names. They don't deserve that kind of attention by having customers that are pedophiles and serial killers, and very successful too. Biggest drug trafficker in NAPANEE was Spencer Mills, Robert Keane. You bought just enough time. You did this to me. You completely fucking, Chris is dead. You might as well consider me dead. So, I love my family, to my brother Trevor and my nephew Elijah. I love you. This is murder, and they're getting away with it, just like they got away with killing our mother as well. This is what happens to people when you try to save lives and do the right things from cops here in town in NAPANEE. Every single one of them is corrupt. No arrest that they've ever made has been legal. They falsely charged me just to deflect this by harassment, by me stating that what's taking place with doctors in the hospital and that they needed to be charged, arrested and charged, criminally felony. So they took it upon themselves to do it to me with harassment stuff. So, and that was to get the rest of what they needed for this: my prints, my pictures, my signature for the forgeries, the framings, the frauds, not above or below OPP. Not here in NAPANEE. So, Blair Hardy and Quinny allegedly being a co-offender to these people while still using R&M on me through cell phone that was given to him or hooked up his ass or by computer. The whole right side of my fucking face is completely deformed. hope people actually see this and are noticing differences, just what's taking place here. I better wrap this up. I just want to say I hope you're having a good day, and if you like this content, obviously, like and subscribe and share. And right now I can feel nothing but Tyler Lake broadcasting through me from the remote air monitoring, and it is showing 100%. Be safe, NAPANEE. Be safe, everybody. And everyone I've named, you are guilty of attempted murder and murder for revenge retaliation through OPP.